Hi, it's Sliekje here. I finished my first Dina Wakley mixed media journal and I thought it would be fun to do a flip through for you. It's a very thick journal, so I will do a quick flip through. Sometimes I will say something about the pages. What I do want to say is that the more I worked in this album, the more I started to like it, because there are different papers in it and it challenges you to experiment, and that is what I did a lot in this journal. Just experiment with different kind of materials and different styles of art. I used watercolors, acrylics, fountain pens, mermaid markers, distress oxide inks, and even did a bit of collaging with tissue paper, which is not really my thing because I'm more of a drawing and painting artist, but it is really a lot of fun to work in this. I only had one problem, but that's a personal thing because I discovered I'm allergic to the burlap. So I tried to cut the burlap in smaller pieces and glue them to other pages, or added some clear gesso to avoid the dust. And I also bought the large version of this one and a new smaller one, and in the new ones I just got the burlap completely out, and that's no problem. The binding just holds up very well. So that was just a personal thing I had with this problem, but again, I really enjoyed working. So, well, let's get started. I'm not going to talk about every page because, like I said, it's a thick album with a lot of pages in it, so it's gonna take a long time. The canvas pages are very fun to work on with the intense pencils and the Neocolors. The Neocolors 2 is that, the water-soluble ones. Many times I just do some backgrounds and I will leave them and I will come back later, days or even weeks or months, and then I will do some portraits or other things on top of them. And I was surprised that the papers can handle a lot of stuff. The only thing you have to consider is that the watercolor papers are made of cotton wax, so they behave very differently from the normal watercolor paper that you're used to. This was just a little joke I did with a peekaboo page. Like I said, the watercolors behave different on this paper, and you cannot do a lot of layering or glazing, but once you get the hang of it, the paper is really fun to work on with your watercolors or inks, or it's just a matter of experimenting and having fun. As you can see, I cut the burlap and I glued it on the other page. What I like about working in these journals is just the freedom you have. It's just a personal thing, and you don't have to create masterpieces on every page. Just like this one, it's just playing with the jelly plate and with the silver acrylic and copper acrylic, and just fun. This is one of the favorite pages in this album. I would just really like the way her face turned out and the different materials I used. I like working on the right side pages, but I didn't want to leave the left side pages white. So that's why I just covered it with some colors, or sometimes like I did here, I did do a drawing on it, but most of the times just a bit of color. So, like I said, it can handle a lot of layering with gluing paper on it and paints and pencils, and it's really a fun album to play in and just experiment different kind of styles and materials. This is one of those pages where I threw on everything, acrylic paints, some tissue paper, paint pens, use some stencils, and just play and have fun and don't think about the outcome. Just having fun. So this is the last page I did, and that's about it. I started it on the 22nd of February this year, and I finished it 12th of August. And like I said, I really enjoyed working in these albums, and I already have some new ones waiting for me to start in. And I hope you enjoyed this flip through and seeing some of my artworks, and I will say thank you for watching, and until the next time, bye.